And this is like, what are we doing today? Well, at least we know your alarm works.
No one's stealing my wheels. Alright, what's up everybody? So today we're taking out the axles because this shit, look, you can see this bitch. Shit's hella ripped.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna pull it out and we're gonna rebuild the boots and make sure that everything's a-okay. We're prepping for the track, so this shit's gotta go.
Oh yeah, that impact comes in clutch.
This is a Christmas special from Alonzo.
She's a little mushroomed.
This is fine.
That shit got hot. Oh wait, this one's punched. You would have stripped it. It's okay, it's okay.
Dang, yeah, I don't know what happened with the other one. I couldn't get to it. Alright, so the other side wasn't punched in, but this side is. So basically gotta try and pry this bad boy up, out. But I don't remember how I did it.
Oh shit, that shit I almost lost an eye there.
Did something pop out?
It'll pop out like that, but you have to hammer it like right here. But maybe not with that flathead. Think it's open enough?
It looks a bit
like
open. Let's just give it a little more. If you guys need an extra piece of pipe, hit me up. Sell them for $5 each.
You need an extendo ratchet?
I just need a good set of shoulders. Guys, I have tendonitis, so that's why I have team muscle. There we go. Houston, I gotta go back.
Tighten it back up.
So you're gonna want to drain your tranny fluid before, just because when you do pull out the axles, it'll leak out. And yeah, I am running a Redline MT90.
Are we only doing one?
No, we're doing both.
We should start with one though. Let's see.
Let's start with the fucked up one, because I don't know if I'm gonna need a new axle. That shit doesn't look like the color.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't look like MT90 Redline.
It's a little used up, a little cooked.
It's black or what?
No, it's like yellowish, kind of brown.
Just a little discolored. So this, your tranny bolt, I think it's gonna be a 23. And then the top, the fill. So the drain is 23 and the fill is 24.
Oh, she's splashing. You need sour spec, looks like.
Damn, shit. What the hell?
Are you sure that's the fill one?
Yeah, it's the fill one. I was like, if anything,
Here,
we just leave it like this, dripping a little bit.
Well, we gotta fill it still.
Here we go.
Wait. Let's here, I'll give you some leverage, but let me pull.
I have a bigger pipe if you guys want to use the bigger pipe and pull it out from over here.
Here, let's use 2-man power. Let's bring it more that way though.
So ours doesn't have a good.
Wait, it's not sitting flush.
Alright, you do the flush part, I'll just do the pushing part. Can you put your hand in there and hold it?
Hold up, let go. Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
There we go.
Like this?
Yeah.
Is this for air, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fill port.
But right now he wanted to empty it out quickly.
Yeah,
right?
just for air.
Well, it's already empty.
You want to get a new one of these?
Holy
No.
shit.
Alright, so before you guys remove the bolts, you just want to make sure to mark it so that you don't completely throw off your alignment. So you guys can kind of see the silver that we have, because I've done this like twice already when I tried to replace it with the AutoZone axles, but they sucked. And then there's some other guy that I talked to that also had the same problem. It ends up making some kind of grinding noise with the AutoZone axles. So that's why we decided to just rebuild the axle boots. So that's what we're gonna do today. Like we said, we're just gonna pull them out and then we'll show you guys the rebuild process, since there's already a couple of videos showing how to pull them out.
When are we going swimming?
Yeah, I'm working.
Working real hard.
I'm working.
Alright, so axles are out. I know in some of the videos, when you guys are pulling out the driver's side axle, either people use an axle puller or they just pull it out. But in my case, this is the third time that I pull them out, and none of the times I've been able to just pull it out. So I have to end up taking out the passenger side axle. So once that's out, I have to put a long ass flathead through the transmission seal. And you see that like middle part? I don't know if you guys could see it. So basically, I'll show you right here. So this is how the driver's side axle goes. There's like a steel piece inside the transmission like this. So when I stick it in through the passenger side through a transmission seal, I have to hit the edges. And then basically somebody has to be trying to pull it out from the driver's side while I'm hitting that, banging it, banging it, banging it. So it pops out enough to then start prying it from here. This is where you guys were prying it from?
Yeah, pretty much anywhere.
So
mainly here.
Yeah, basically they were prying it out from here and then it pops out. That's the way it's worked out for me each time that I've pulled out the driver's side axle. But this is why we're replacing it. So my shit was hella torn. And
It's so wet. It's so wet.
but yeah, so now we're just gonna rebuild this because like I said, the AutoZone axle sucked for me both times. So we're gonna show you guys how to do that.
So as you guys can see, this shit's all torn up and there's a little bit of rocks and shit in there.
Yeah, so it was making a lot of noise. This has probably been busted for a good couple of months. Like I said, when I first took them out, I installed the AutoZone axles and it didn't work. It didn't work out. So
oh yeah,
I just decided it wasn't as bad, so I just decided to keep running it. But now it's pretty bad. So you guys cut through this with these?
Or whatever. You can use those that you have there. We should get a bag, huh, for trash. So then
I have a bag right here.
not everything's all greased up. Alright, so there's a clip right here that you have to remove. Pull it in, push it in. You see the clip, the ring?
Yep.
So we gotta take that out. And then the whole thing should slide out.
Alright, so this is the clip that's inside. Just pop it open. Come right out. And then voila.
Wait. Let's not lose the bearings are gonna pop out. We should take pictures so we know like the orientation and shit.
Should we dry it up?
Well, we could take it out like this. But
Well, yeah.
you know how in the Miata we didn't
So
know.
you gotta learn from experience, guys. Alonso telling the story.
Yeah, we didn't
How
know
we
which
were
orientation.
on Google, different forums opened up, different pictures, because we didn't remember how we took it out. And at the end, we just went with the vote, right? We just voted. We're like, alright, we think it goes this way, I think it goes this way.
And my shits haven't blown up yet, so that's how you know they're good. But maybe yours are symmetrical.
No. Oh, this one has, no, look. If you pay attention, you see how it has this little ridge? This step off? This one doesn't.
Alright.
You see it?
Well, if you can remember that, or if you want to take pictures.
Alright, you guys see this part?
Oh, yours is pretty easy to tell then.
You see? And this side doesn't have it.
Yeah, it has a lid.
So that part goes toward the spline.
Unless this is wear. I guess
Nah,
we'll
I
find
doubt
out.
it. Nah, that shit ain't wear.
Alright, so we're just gonna clean out the bearings now and all the old grease, and then we're gonna re-grease it, put the boot on, and then slap the axle back on. So here are the canicas, 246. There's 6 of them.
Translation.
These look pretty good. They're not like scratched up or anything, so that's good. So what are you doing there?
Just cleaning off everything, basically. Just want to put it back to new.
It's like a little bit, no?
But it's enough. Remember, we were packing the Miata with this little thing.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
I think we had leftover too.
Nah, we used it all. Some of it stayed in the boot itself. So now he's just gonna reassemble the whole thing. Put some nice grease on the walls so you don't scratch shit up.
Yeah, you don't want to get any more debris in there once you cleaned it all out. So you're saying put this one in first?
No, that has to go inside here. And then you put the thing in.
So this is kind of a brain buster. There we go. Except I didn't lube up this inner part. So yeah, the flat part goes toward the ABS ring and the grooves go toward the inner.
It won't go in straight. Nice.
And now we're just gonna put on
The bearing.
So he's just gonna pretty much put all the bearings in. I'm not gonna film it. Alright, ready?
I come up with the
My bad.
Rip my fucking wood.
It's not coming out. It's not gonna scratch it because it's wood, but
It's not coming out. Maybe I'll get my hammer.
alright. It's heavier?
Yeah. Ready?
Alright, yeah.
Is it making a difference?
Not much, no.
Yes.
We need a smaller piece of wood.
Cause it's making a lot of difference over here. Bob and weave, Hector.
Wait. Because wood is gonna be breaking in here like this.
So we're gonna
Yeah,
clean
but we're
it.
gonna take it
Alright,
out.
so now it's gonna have to come out because now shit's gonna get junky.
Well, it has to come out regardless, we said,
Yeah.
because of the boot.
Let's go for it.
It's because we're getting too much rebound here, like this, and then the absorption of the wood.
Maybe I'll stand on it.
Or we need to rest it on metal.
But that, what about hammer on hammer?
It's like, no, we need to use wood so it doesn't scratch anything. Because then once we do scratch something up, then we're just fucked.
Well, good thing we're only doing this side, guys.
Well, let's see. Let's think about it for a bit.
Alright,
Let's go.
maybe we should clean it out. Like, try and clean out as much as we can.
If we're gonna take it out, we might as well. No, the grease will help it slide out.
I mean, like, so we can see, like, try and see. Because right now we can't see shit.
Oh, if there's a clip. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. Alright, so this C-clip here kind of holds the shaft inside this housing. And so it doesn't just slide out.
This is the outer part, the part that connects to the wheel.
Yeah, and so we were using all this type of wood and shit, but it was too malleable, so it was cracking and all. So we ended up using an extension, and we hit it right on this ring. But since the extension is like weaker metal than this, it's not gonna scratch this. It'll scratch the extension before the actual housing here. And so yeah, just bang the shit out of it
Until it comes out of the spline. Until you pass the C-clip.
That's what all the girls want.
exactly.
But she wonders why we're good at what we do.
There you go.
Oh, we got one.
We should like keep track of the orientation of this one in case this one's different.
Oh shit! And like that's the exact same thing that happened with yours.
Yeah, this one's not marked, is it?
Oh yeah, it is. Look. So this part right
Square
here is
bottom.
marked. Yeah.
Square bottom, angled,
We should take a picture of
top.
it like that, so that.
All right, so this is the whole axle disassembled. Here are all the parts. You want to explain what's what and the orientation?
So this is the driver's side axle. This is the part that goes to the wheel. This is for the ABS. And this would be the outer and this would be the inner, the part that goes into the transmission seal, into the transmission in general. And so this one doesn't come out.
Well, it
I mean,
does.
we could pop it out, but we don't want to because we don't think it needs it. But this side we had to pop pop out the whole thing. So this would be it.
And here are the bearings. There's 6 bearings on each side. Now we're just gonna reassemble and put grease and the new boots. And that's pretty much it. Alright boys, we lost daylight, but he's pretty much just packing the shaft end now with some grease.
And you want to make sure your hands are clean so you don't pack it with more debris.
Y'all get the idea though. Make sure you pack as much as you can in there. Bro, you can't see shit anymore.
I don't even know what time it is. We didn't even eat anything.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell what time it is.
And the crappy part is that I'm not at my house, so this has to get done no matter what.
And it has to work.
And it has to work.
Alright.
It's been a long day. So everything is now done. Just make sure you guys take pictures of everything before you disassemble. Well, once the boots are off, make sure to take pictures of everything so that you guys can have a reference to what to do when you're putting it back together. Because we ran into that problem where we had to look back at the pictures to see how everything was.
We're not gonna show you guys reassembling it back in the car because it's already dark as but
just
here the point of this video was to show like the disassembly and assembly of the driver's side axle.
Right. And then so when you're popping this out, well, imagine the boot is off. So when you're taking this part off of the interior components, like you're gonna have to hammer that thing like hard. And then when you're putting it back, the C-clip, there's a C-clip. So it's like a spline and there's a C-clip. So that one is really hard. So what we did, we just tried to center it as much as possible and then hit it with a lot of force, like busted finger type of force.
Yeah, they smashed my finger, the middle one.
But it worked. But yeah, so now the axles are fully rebuilt. Well, at least the driver's side, which is the one I had a problem with, and now it's time to put it all back together.
All right, so we'll just call it a day here.
So we're just gonna put it all back together now, refill the tranny fluid,
And just like that,
that's it. And pop them back into place. Another C-clip we gotta pop in. Shout out to Jizzy and his girl for bringing us pizza and chips and soda.
Shout out to Salas for paying.
Shout out to fucking Sabas and Alonso for helping me out. Then again, they kind of had to because
subscribing and liking and commenting.
so my car needs to get done because I'm not at my house. So yeah, we gotta finish. All right, so we're out. Like, comment, subscribe. There's more Celica content coming. Like I said, we're prepping for the track. I have a steering wheel, harness bar, and harnesses to install. So stick around. We'll show the box. Well, we already showed the box.
Nah, fuck it, come on.
Fuck it, what?
Let's finish.
Alright.
We'll include it in the other video. Peace!
And this is like the driver's side axle, but this is why we're replacing it. And this is like